Hello and welcome to Restore 2022. This is an opportunity for us to read scriptures together, to grow in our understanding and a knowledge of who God is, and to live for Him. Today we'll be stopping at Genesis chapter 5 and Genesis chapter 6. Chapter 5 of Genesis begins with a genealogy. And the genealogies in Genesis go beyond simply recording history. They want to point out some spiritual truths, but also they want to hold the whole Genesis narrative together by showing continuity. The genealogy in Genesis 5 mentions 10 fathers and gives similar information for each. Age at the birth of their first son, lifespan thereafter, a mention of other children, and the age when they died. Only the verses about Enoch depart from this formula. In Genesis chapter 5, verse 22, we read about Enoch living in close fellowship with God. He literally walked with God. Enoch is the seventh in the position of the lineage from Adam, and he comes from the line of Seth. But he strikes a contrast with Lamech, the seventh from lineage of Cain, from Adam to Cain. And it's very obvious that in rebellion against God, Lamech takes someone's life, as we read in Genesis 4, and he had to live in constant fear of death as a consequence. Whereas Enoch lived in a way that pleased God and avoided death altogether. What else is there different if you were to contrast both genealogies from chapter 4 and chapter 5? In chapter 6 of Genesis, we come to a much debated and very difficult passage to understand and interpret. We come across a description about sons of God that saw the beautiful women on earth, and they took them as their wives. Because of these marriages, they had children now who became heroes and famous warriors of the ancient times. The sons of God are identified by some interpreters as the sons of Seth, over against those of Cain. By others, including Jewish writers, even the early ones, they are taken to mean angels. The Old Testament can declare God's people to be His sons. The normal meaning of the actual term sons of God is angels. More important than the detail of this episode, it is the indication that man is beyond self-help, whether the Sethites betraying their calling or demonic powers having gained complete control. As the level of human wickedness was growing by the day, and the Lord Himself was witnessing this, there were still people who were walking with God. And another one of them was Noah. Noah receives instructions to build and what to put in this large barge as a warning of the flood. And Genesis 6:22 reminds us that Noah did everything exactly as God had commanded him. We'll continue more with Noah tomorrow.